Deputy mayors, fellow councillors, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. We are all proud to be here to celebrate the Ethiopian Millennium celebration, and I wish all the Ethiopians a very happy New Year. The Ethiopian people are very tolerant, and it's a very warm hospitality. In Addis Ababa, if you went to anyone's house, they'll sort of really look after you with their warm heart, and they'll welcome you with a very warm heart.
I thank you very much for inviting me here. Earlier, when Mr. Wondermo Mekonnen was speaking to you, I was very pleased to hear him expressing his thanks, and he was constantly, if I remember, 3 times he said, "We were strangers, and you took us in." It was sinking very deep in me, and I was reminded my own history, that how Ethiopians 1450 years ago took us in, Muslims in. We were strangers, and you Ethiopians took us in. And not only once, you took us in twice. And not only that you did that, but the Negus, the king of Ethiopia, protected us. And those who wanted us back for persecution in Saudi Arabia, your king said, "For a mountain of gold, I will not give these peace people back." For many Ethiopians are worth of gold. They are my survivor. I still exist because you protected us. And thank you very much for inviting me today.
Welcome to Camden. I'm Dawn Somper. I'm the Mayor of Camden for this year. I'm very proud to be too. I'm thrilled and honoured to be asked to host this wonderful evening, the Millennium celebrations, and to welcome all the mayors of London who came along to help you celebrate. Thank you. Thank you. I'm told there are 30,000 Ethiopians living here in London and taking part in life in the city, while attempting, I'm very pleased to hear, to retain elements of their own culture and to be part, as well as being part of the local life. And we've seen here this evening how their music and their culture is still very strong amongst them. They haven't been deracinated and become Londoners, God forbid. I'm ashamed to say I know very few Ethiopians and hope to rectify this evening. However, my consort Jason, he's there, and I do have one piece of knowledge. We've eaten in an Ethiopian restaurant and we thoroughly enjoyed it, but not as much as this evening's meal, which was absolutely beautiful. I wish you luck for your celebrations and for the coming year, and thank you for asking.
It was said at the beginning that this celebration was to honour the mayors that you have invited. No, you have honoured us in inviting us. This is a lovely party. It's lovely to celebrate the millennium again, to have 2 shots at it. I know that many of you would be wishing to celebrate this millennium back home, and for reasons that you know you have to celebrate it with us. But thank you for the contribution that you have made to our lives. We took you in, but you have enriched us.
Fellow mayors, mayoresses, consorts, councillors, ladies and gentlemen, I'll bring you greetings from the London Borough of Ealing, and I wish you all a very happy millennium. lot of people here and understanding a lot more about the Ethiopian culture. But I had a very important card in my hand. That is Councillor Venus Mithani, who's a fellow councillor with me at Harrow, and she was born and bred, and you've heard a lot from her. So I've learned a lot today from her, and I'm so proud to have her as one of my councillors. Also, I would like to say, when I was talking to people and just saying hello, quite a few people said to me, "Ah, yes, when we arrived here, we lived in Harrow." That's true, isn't it? Yes. And now they live somewhere else, but they intend to come back to Harrow. Although we don't have many Ethiopians in Harrow, we expect some more soon. On one serious note, if I may, I have addressed and spoken to 6 different community groups this weekend, all very different in maybe in their beliefs or how they dress or whatever, but one thing is very similar to you. That is the values that they have, the core values about community, about family, about celebration, about sharing and looking after each other. That's what we have in our community.
I want to thank you very much for giving me the privilege to share this moment with you. And now I would like to refer to all colleagues, all mayors, all the dignitaries in the place, everybody who made it possible for my wife and I to be with you this evening. But most importantly, I would like to point out to you that although Hurricane Dean passed through Jamaica the other day, it was not as impressive as when His Highness Emperor Haile Selassie came to Jamaica and explained to those people that he was just a man, not Jesus Christ. Hail Selassie! Having said that, on behalf of the people of Haringey, where we have very many people of Ethiopian origin there, and I am one of the guys that, having been brought up in a place where we believe in the Abrahamic faiths, you're either Christian, be it Coptic, be it Orthodox, whether you're Jewish, whether you're not, whether you're Islamic or not. If you believe in Abraham, then you're dealing with the God of Adam, and that's the God that we know. And thank God that Ethiopians can never change this.
First of all, happy millennium to you and very heartiest congratulations for arranging this function to celebrate your millennium year. I think you are clever people, because what happens in life, if someone wants to do something new, as for example, a man wants to climb a mountain like big one, top one in India, Mount Everest, then clever people will see that, oh, let him go and what he does. If he succeeds, we'll clap. If he falls, we'll learn from it and we'll do something better. So you kept your millennium little behind. So that you know that how millennium being celebrated by others, and you celebrate it a better way later by learning from it. Also, let me tell me one thing about the similarity between Britain and Ethiopia. You found coffee, and no one knows in the world that you found coffee. Britain invented 2 great games of football and cricket, and they are struggling to win World Cup. So, and also, they haven't won World Cup in cricket either. So you have got similarity, but I hope that now you spread your word that you are the founder of coffee, so that you take pride in the fact that you are the founder. Another similarity is I am an Indian. In the last year as a deputy mayor, I was attending one function in the College of Northwest London, a graduation ceremony. And all the students brought food made in their homes. And I was eating food, and Ethiopian student came to me and, oh, did you like this? I said, of course I like, because this is Indian. He said, no, it is not Indian. I said, it is Indian. And he said, no, it is Ethiopian. I made it. So he can see the similarity between Indian food and Ethiopian food.
I just want to say one word. All of us who are mayors, we do citizenship ceremonies, we take great pride in that, and welcoming citizens to our country. I have to say, having heard the words from Mr. Mekkonen earlier on this evening, it's the first time I've heard anybody actually appreciate and say thank you for welcoming us to Britain. So can I say to you Ethiopians, thank you very much for your appreciation for the fact you're part of the British community.